Here are 3 new albums you should know. First up, I got Jeff Tweedy with Twilight Override. This album came out last week, but at 30 tracks, I need a little time to digest it, but I gotta say, this is probably my favorite solo effort of his. Tweedy for me is an easy guy to take for granted. He and Wilco are well past their wildly experimental era and have settled into a pretty consistent clip of country rock that's almost so consistent I forget to check in. But that's on me because this is a steadily beautiful album that really sinks in if you let it. I read Tweedy's great book, How to Write a Song, so I'm aware of his workmanlike approach to songcraft, and you could really hear it here. The songs don't feel overthought, and there's an effortlessness and ease that runs through the album that makes you feel like you're sinking into the world's most comfortable lazy boy. The ramshackle quality of the guitar tones, the incredible violin work from Macy Stewart, and the soft shuffling drums from his son Spencer Tweedy really lends these songs a lonesome, timeless quality. Standouts for me are Sign of Life, Over My Head, and This Is How It Ends, but surprisingly for an album with 30 tracks, there aren't many dull moments. My only real critique is I miss Tweedy's piano ballads. Reservations is probably my favorite Wilco song, so I wish he found a way to do a few songs in that mode. Maybe on the next one. That said, I love it. Some of the best alt country you'll hear all year, and a great album to throw on if you got like a big day of household chores. That's how I listen to a lot of it, and I highly recommend it. Next up, I got Kelly Moran with Don't Trust Mirrors. Kelly Moran is a pianist and composer based in Brooklyn. This is her new album out on Warp, and it's a really prismatic collection of etudes that splits the difference between electronic and classical. Listening to this, I was really reminded of the quieter moments on Aphex Twin's Drux. The prepared piano and circular melodies felt very similar to the sounds there. The tracks here often bloom into an open-air ambience that's really breathtaking, and each song feels rooted in an emotionality that feels like a sci-fi romance. Music box melodies and gentle buzzing, I think this is a truly absorbing post-minimalist album that glows with impressive technical chops that don't sacrifice feeling. And last, I got Molly Nielsen with Amateur. Swedish pop artist, this is her 12th album, and I think it's a nice batch of gauzy pop songs that go down easy. The overall sound kind of lands somewhere between 80s synth pop and the C86 revival sound of the early 2010s. You can hear that on the first track, Die Cry Lie, which kind of sounds like Wild Nothing covering General Public's Tenderness. Long Time No See bops along with the same sort of foggy reggae bounce as the Radio Department's Never Follow Suit. And the real standout here is How Much Is the World, a reverb-drenched jewel that kind of sounds like Beach House if a major label asked them to make a hit. A sweet album, uncomplicated and aching, big wreck.